Hi, let's do a simple landscape based on Procreate. Mostly we are going to use the selection tool. Okay. Um, okay, so here are the layers. We have the background layer and the first layer. Um, in the first layer, I'm trying to give a gradient right now, or probably I can think about selecting this color. So just drag and drop. So I got this first layer. Then second layer, I am trying to create little darker color. So I would choose. So here you can adjust and pick the color as you like. So I'm just choosing this color. So with this, so right now we are in layer 2. So I'm going for selection, this selection, and picking this rectangle. So I'm going to make a rectangle here, right? Okay. Then I will make another rectangle in the bottom. Now I'll go to this adjustment and we have so now I would go for this Gaussian blur. So the Gaussian blur menu has come. Slide to adjust. Just sliding this and making this adjustment. So this is getting me the this 50%. Okay, so this is a little more than that, but for me this is good enough. So I'm happy with this. So the background layer and the top layer, layer 2, we had this color and we got it quite soft. Okay, so let me create another layer. So I'm going to go for the selection. So I will go for can go for a rectangle, and so I would choose the color to be somewhere here, some light blue like this, So I'll go for a rectangle. So I have rectangle is already selected. So I'm making this rectangle. Then in addition, I'm trying to add with the free hand. So I would start from here. So as you wish, you can go for this mountain layer, bring it here, then just take this and this all get connected. And so we have a nice horizontal rectangle. On top we have added this mountainscape. So we got this, we have this in place. So now I am trying to make another layer. Another layer. So in this layer I want the color to be little darker, something like this. So I will pick that color and again repeat the same. So I'm making a rectangle here, then with the free hand I would start from here and make another mountain as I like. Then I have selected this. So there are two mountain lines. Probably I can go for a third one. So in the layer 5, this could be a little more darker. So like this. So again coming back, starting with this and rectangle. It's going to be like this. Then in the free hand I will. So this looks like this having some fine details of trees present. Can be a meadow and a tree, something like this. So I selected this. So we got all this in place. Okay, so let's work on some reflections of these. You can go for selection and the reflection of these, right? So each layer we can work on. So now go to the layers. So I'm just turning off these two layers, upper layers. So this one I'm just pushing it to the left, and you can see this duplicate. So duplicate of layer 3 I have done. Now I'm selecting. Okay, so this got selected, and here you can flip it vertical. Okay, then snapping is enabled. Magnet and snapping is present. Okay, so now I can pull it down. So it looks like I don't want to see this. Now only the layer in the top, I just select it and I'm trying to pull it down. Okay, so enable this also. So looks like one of the layer, both the layers are so I select this, flip it back. Now I go check it. So layer 3 is in the right position. So so this is flipped one. So I'm turning off layer 4. So this flipped one, right? I'm selecting that and trying to move it and go back, and it has a magnetic property, so using that it snaps. So this is quite useful one. I would do the same for the other layers also. Duplicate. So duplicate for the layer in the top. Okay, select that and do the flip, right? And we can move this. This can snap. Do the same for the layer 5. Duplicate, select that, cancel. Okay, so these are all hidden layers, and so you have to turn it on to select particular thing and then flip. Then I'm just moving it down. Okay, so 3 layers of mountain, we got a beautiful reflections. Another thing we can do is we can play with the opacity for the reflections. So you can click this N, and it has got so many options. The layer properties, multiplication properties, and screen. There are so many properties of the layer. So the one thing we are going to play is opacity. So we can bring down the opacity kind of as you like, but I'm going to do some 50%, somewhere around 50% for this layer. It's good. You can do the same for the other mirrors also. Okay, so this also I have done it. I'm doing for this. This also I'm doing it for the 50%. Now reflection is looking cool, right? So this is what we wanted. What next? So we can work on some sun or moon-like thing. So I go to the top, create another layer, and we can use the selection tool for this also. So I'm going for this elliptical tool, and so I do not want a perfect circle, so little bit elliptical. So already this color is selected, that's why it's filling that color. So probably I would go for little yellowish color. So I picked up this color. Okay, so in the bottom I want it little bit soft. So I can go for this erasing tool. So you can check for the size of the brush here and the opacity, how strong the brush has to be, right? So that can be 100% strong. When I do for, I'm trying to erase in the bottom, so I want it to be 100%. Then after that opacity, I'm just reducing it. Then with the reduced opacity, I'm trying to erase further. Okay, so this looks cool. I'm happy with this. Okay, so we can try duplicate, then select that fellow and do a vertical flip. Try to pull it back, pull it down, and almost equal distance from the mountain. So I got this one done. What next? So we can make some birds fly. In the similar way, if you like, you can work on some clouds as well. Okay, so this is fine. So I'm going to select a darker color. So I'm selecting ink and Baskerville. So I like this particular brush, right? So the brush, so make sure we are doing in the new layer. Looks like we are not, so I'm switching it. I'm trying to create a new layer. In the new layer, I like to make these birds. So I've selected this. So can be a couple of birds like this. Can try the wings of equal size. And okay, so this is cool. So we can work out the reflection for this as well. I go for a duplicate, select this, flip this. Okay, and when I try to move, so I'm a little bit going closer. So this is aligned. So like I can go for the layers and reduce the opacity for this also. So this is cool. So we have kind of completed what we want to do. So in today's video. So hope you enjoyed it. Further, if you want to crop it, so you can go to the canvas and crop and resize. So with this we can, as you like, you can crop it. So you can make it a little small or so whatever you want to do. So probably I would crop it like this. Done. Okay, hope you enjoyed. So this is artist Muralidharan from Chennai, and visit my website muralidharanalagar.com. And if you are visiting for the first time, kindly subscribe to the channel and share with your friends. Have a good day. Bye bye.